Past few years in Sport Light have been great. It's a building class. It's what it's always been. That next step though, that big sport class, I mean, everybody knows it. It's one of the great things during opening ceremonies. Those guys are crazy. You know, they know how to ride a snowmobile. It's a big jump from Sport Light to sport, even though it doesn't seem like it. Robbie Malinowski, Tim Tremblay. I mean, I grew up in that era. Obviously, Tugger Hibbert was a big one, Blair Morgan. They're all great names that I grew up watching, and I want to be that for somebody someday. You know, we all do. Even my teammates right now, like I look up to them every day. You know, I want to be in that position. I want to be the person that somebody comes into the shop or comes to the race, and they're, you know, like, I want to watch. You know, I want to watch that guy. That's who I want to be. And if I can do that and help even a couple little kids come up and to be on that factory team someday, you know, that's the goal. You know, I want to leave a lasting impression on this sport for as long as I'm in it, and to do that, you got to be yourself. You know, you see a lot of these guys around the pits. They, you know, can be a little hard sometimes, but you know, that's racing. You know, we're all a little stuck up sometimes, and just to kind of keep those little guys on your radar and help them out. And if you see them at the practice tracks, kind of talk to them and really just be there. That's what we all wanted to do when we were kids, so that's what, you know, they want to do when they're us.
The 117X, a Romsdahl, who was your 13th qualifier, and then the 151 of Stephen Max and Nathan LaValle.
The training side for Sport Light isn't crazy. I still do training all summer long. It's very rigorous. I do a lot of stuff with my trainer back home and just trying to stay in shape. We don't do a lot of long motos like you will see in your Pro Light and Pro guys where they're doing 8 to 10 minute motos. We just try to keep it short, sprints. You got to be able to jump right out of the hole, and you need to be aggressive on that first lap, because if you don't, 4 or 5 laps go by and the race is done. You got 9 other guys on the line with you most times that any given night they can win or be on the podium. It's super frustrating sometimes. We'll go to dirt tracks, Deadwood, you know, to Fargo. I mean, the snow is 100% different, and you have to prepare for that and do your best to be better than the other guy. I've had some good luck with starts this year, and I've had some very bad luck. I've been to some LCQs because of my starting position, and you know, it's hurt me in the finals, being, you know, 4 or 5 laps. Somewhere where I did shine though was Deadwood. It's a little softer snow, and we had a little icy come in for Saturday, and I got a good jump, and I was able to run up front with those guys for the 10-11 laps that we did, and it really just showed. I mean, I was kind of struggling to find myself in the snowmobile up to that point, and I really felt that after that podium, it was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I finally knew I could get the start and I could run with those guys. You know, it always haunts riders. You see it all the time. You know, they get down on themselves, and you know, you get deep into the season like this, and it gets frustrating. You know, you're not running up front where you know you can be, and for us, that's where we plan to be the rest of the season, and just try to get as many good starts as we can and run up front. To me, winning a championship is everything. It's what we enter the season, looking to do. We train all summer. We do this crazy preseason, month long, 2 months long of practice to go out there and fight for a championship. And it's hard. You put a lot of pressure on yourself. A lot of guys, myself included, will say, hey, we're not going to worry about the points. We're just going to go out there and race. But really, it's always in the back of your head, and it is for me, and I know it is for other riders too. So to kind of get yourself out of that thought, it's very hard. I mean, you have a couple bad races, puts you back a little bit, and you dig yourself a hole, and you can keep on that path if you don't turn it around. So you really have to have a good backing behind you of people that understand where you're coming from and understand all the expectations coming into a season. The team puts great pressure on all of us to go out there and do our best and win a championship. But at the end of the day, if we're winning, having fun and progressing every round, that's really all we can ask for. Steve has given me a great opportunity. Ever since day one, he's always had a smile on his face when he talks to me, and really just says to go out and have fun. That's his motto. Every year before he talks to me, when I call him on the phone and he asks if I want to continue this journey with him, he asks, are you having fun and do you have a smile on your face? And every year my answer is yes, because I honestly could not think of a better team to race for. From me down in Sport Light, Adam Ashline, a great sport rider. He's proved himself for the past couple years now. Matt Lamorier, Pro Light, Hunter, and Logan Christian in the pro ranks. I mean, it really comes down to everybody. It's not a one-man band. There might be 5 of us, but we're all one team. We help each other. I want to be that next guy that wins for him. I want to be the person that gives him a championship, and at the end of the day, I can look back and I can go up to the shop and see my hood on the wall with my number and have that championship plate next to it, and really set myself in history for Steve Shearing.